Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is a place where you can watch how the left wing reacts to Trump being president. Very immaturely, in case you didn't know. Anyways, enough blabbing. Let's watch it. Here we have a woman pooing on a Trump sign. Oh, what was she doing there? Oh, after she pooed on the sign, she grabbed the shit and she rubbed it all over the sign. That's pretty gross and immature. Let's go to the next video.
When you vote Trump, damn it. You voted Trump! You voted Trump!
So what we see here is a bunch of thugs beating up an old guy because he voted for Trump. Not only that, if you pay attention to the background, there's a guy stealing stuff from his car as they beat him.
Yeah!
That guy stomped his face while he was on the ground. How nice of him.
You voted Trump!
I wish I was there. I would have friggin' shot those guys on his behalf.
Beat his ass!
Oh, this guy disagrees with us. Let's beat him up. Fucking immature as shit, dude. These guys have no argument, so they have to use aggression to prove their point. I'm going to use the government to force my morality on people using the violence of the state. Oh, I can't do that? Then I'm going to use my fist to force my morality on you. That is seriously the train of thought of left-wingers, though they will argue with you and tell you that they're not authoritarian.
Don't vote Trump! Don't vote Trump! Don't vote Trump! Yeah, this shit did it.
Poor old man. I feel really bad for him.
Feel his foot. Hey, y'all be gone though. Wait, take the lighter,
I don't know if you saw the last frame, but a guy got into his car and locked him out. How did people on my personal Facebook page react? Well, let's see. This guy left a comment, and luckily I saved it in my notepad because he ended up deleting it. I ended up commenting back what his comment was, and here it is. Now this is him responding to the video we just watched. Jesus, LOL. It's like looking at Trump supporters in their natural habitat. Violent, aggressive, retarded, and full of hate. Money is on them, being Trump supporters hating on an intelligent person, Hillary supporter. I said, what are you talking about? Those are Hillary supporters. Those are left-wingers, beating up an old man because he voted for Trump. How does this make the right look at fault when it's the left committing the crime? Now, it just may be me, but I find that comment ridiculous. Clearly, the guy was a fucking Trump supporter, and he was beaten by left-wingers for supporting Trump. Obviously, the left-wingers are violent, but here he is trying to flip it around, saying the right-wingers are violent. That's what this video depicts, that right-wingers are violent. How does he get that? How fucked does your mind have to be to twist it to that? This is why I don't have that much sympathy for the left, because their mind is literally fucked in my eyes. Now, that's an acquaintance of mine, and I mean no hate. I just can't get in the mind of left-wingers. I just can't. So this is his excuse for deleting his comment. I remembered what it was like trying to discuss Trump with his supporters and decided to save my breath. LOL. I keep telling myself I can talk sense into one of them, but it never works. Well, it's because you give arguments like the one you deleted. It's not a very good argument. I respond with, how does any of what you said make sense? It is literally the worst argument I've ever heard for anything. He responds, alright, LOL. I say, not trying to be rude, but left-wingers did something bad. You blamed right-wingers for doing said thing the left-wingers did. How does that constitute an argument? Then he says, do you deny that Trump supporters are extremely full of hate and aggression? Now remember, Trump won. There was riots. Obama won twice. There was no riots. Obviously, the right wing is a bit more peaceful just from that alone. Hell, the left wing will even show up at a Trump rally just to start fights. You may think, well, maybe the right wingers started all the fights. You have to stop and ask yourself, why would left wingers be at a right wing rally if it wasn't to fight?
Overnight, all-out brawls outside the Trump rally in San Jose, California. Trump supporters harassed, beaten, and bloodied by mobs of protesters.
They were like spitting on me and stuff.
This man says he was sucker punched, his clothes torn off his back.
Like 7 more people just come in, start punching me. I look pretty bad.
This lone female Trump supporter tried to stand her ground, her sign torn from her hands, her glasses ripped off, then shoved in her face. A woman wearing a Trump jersey cornered and then egged in the face. Nazis go home! Fights breaking out in the streets all over the convention. Inside, Trump spoke to a large and welcoming crowd.
We're going to build that wall, don't even think about it.
But outside, protesters accused Trump of being a racist and hunted down the people that support him.
Another fistfight's about to break out right now. A Trump supporter is getting pummeled right now.
That man eventually fighting his way back to police. At another point, protesters followed this couple, violently harassing them, then storming the parking lot where they tried to escape. Protesters shaking cars and smashing taillights. Drivers forced to hit the gas to get out. Then this, a young man running in fear from protesters, then getting tackled before breaking free. We point him to police.
There's a cop over there.
This Trump supporter walking with his wife, spat on, bottles thrown at them, then punches. He says it was the only way he could get out.
What am I going to do? I had 10 people throwing punches at me.
Let's talk about right-wingers for a second. They're not perfect. Don't get me wrong. They want a drug war, which is very authoritarian. They want wars, which is very authoritarian, and I hate them for that. But I do find them less authoritarian and noticeably less violent compared to the left. You may be wondering, how is the left wing authoritarian? The left wing want big government to force their morality on people. And they use big government to use the gun of the government to force their will onto you. They use the government's gun to control how many guns you could have, how much money you can make from your own fucking business, control what you can put into your body. They want to literally control every aspect of your life, and they're going to use the government's gun to do that. That is authoritarian. Now the right wing, on the other hand, they want less big government, and therefore they are less authoritarian. So basically that was my response to him in that long message, the one where it says click to see more. Okay, so then I said, give me one example of a violent Trump supporter. I'll give you 100 examples of a violent left-winger. He says, LOL, I'm out. Then I give yet another video. I say, here is some left-winger spraying an 8-year-old girl in the face with pepper spray at a Trump rally. I got an article of a left-winger smashing a dog into pieces because they were mad Trump won the presidency. Basically, I say, I give you over 20 examples in those videos, and you still have given me 0 on how Trump supporters are violent. Funny. Is this how you debate? You just simply say whatever and walk away? He replies, there's no way this conversation is real, laughing my ass off. I'm not letting you troll me. Have a nice night, man. Now, is it just me, or was my response perfectly reasonable? Let me know in the comments section below. I think my response was pretty reasonable. Why didn't he respond? I think it's clear that he knows that he's in the wrong, but who knows what he's thinking. Again, he's an acquaintance, so I'm not going to rip into him too hard. Anyways, boys and girls, we've reached the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know in the comments section. Hello, boys and girls. I hope you liked that video. If you did, then smash that motherfucking like button. Also, smash that motherfucking subscribe button, too.
You have failed me for the last time.
Huh? No! Ouch! That fucking hurt. To help support the show, support me on Patreon. The link is in the description box.
Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Just do it!
Here are the people that donate $15 a month. C-Dub. And here are the motherfuckers who donate $20 a month. The people who make this show possible. April. Jim. Nude. And Suitorcane. And a special motherfucking thanks to Magnus, my biggest donator by far. This guy has donated hundreds. Thank you, Magnus. Did you know that there are Anarchyball products already on the market for you to purchase? For example, take a look at this badass mug. This could be yours for an easy $13. Take a look at this badass plushie. It's the balls, and you can have it for 25 bucks. Well, I don't like that stuff, Anarchyball. I like t-shirts. Well, guess what? We sell fucking t-shirts too. Go to anarchyball.com without the www. Go there now and buy some badass shit.